Hello people. 2001 produced amazing quantity but very poor quality. Is the year of the DLCs and expansion packs for all of those great games from 2000, and I don't want to add DLCs and expansion packs in a top 10 for 2001. It was also the year of the shooters. Only new and inventive titles are here for 2001. So let me show you mine top 10 games for the year 2001. On number 10, we have Hitman, Codename 47. Let's be honest, Codename 47 was the very first Hitman. This game made Hitman recognizable in the whole world, and this game is where it all started for the whole franchise, for the whole Hitman franchise. But what about Codename 47? It's a mediocre game at its best, with a lot of bugs and glitches, but it's a big name, and that's why I placed it in spot number 10, only because I respect the franchise, and this one was a starter, it was the first one. At spot number 9, we have Tropico. Tropico is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Construction and management simulation strategy type of game. It took a lot from Caesar franchise and upgraded on it. This game is also hard as hell. It's very hard. You like to build stuff and manage your own personal island. Look no further. Tropico delivers that. Well, at spot number 8, we have Gangsters 2. Created by Hothouse Creations and published by Eidos Interactive. This addicting mafia management strategy game was one of the most pleasant surprises in 2001. You blow things up, conquer territories, assassinate, have a great fun while you're doing it. This game is absolutely great. I highly recommend this game to everyone. Spot number 7 is Commandos 2, Men of Courage. Every bloody mission in Commandos requires few hours or sometimes the whole day of playing and planning to finish just one mission. It's a very hard game. It offers a lot of challenge and it's very addicting. Commandos 2 upgraded on everything from 2 previous Commandos games. It looks better, runs smoother, it's a bit easier than its older brothers, but still tough as hell. It's again real-time tactics, strategy, and every second matters in Commandos. You have to be quick and precise. That's after all what this game expects of you. It was created by Pyro Studios and published by, again, Eidos Interactive. Spot number 6, we have Max Payne. Created by Remedy and Rockstar and published by Rockstar, this third-person action shooter offered something completely new for its time: bullet time. When time slows down in the middle of action, you can see bullets passing slowly all around you, and in the same time you kill hordes of mobsters and criminals. Bullet time was amazing back then. Max Payne also delivered on story, action, and what's most important, it set a completely new stage for all of the upcoming shooters, third-person shooters, with its bullet time sequence. Alright, spot number 5, my favorite for this year, Desperados, Wanted Dead or Alive. What happens when you put Commandos in a wild, wild west? Desperados happen. But it's not only Commandos in Western ambient. This game offered amazing cutscenes, great story, more than 20 different levels, missions, map, whatever you like to call them, unique characters with soul. and it was a bit, well, more than a bit easier, but a bit easier than Commandos. After all, still very hard. Um, I enjoyed every minute in this game, and I definitely have plans to play it once more after all this time. I totally recommend this masterpiece to everyone. Desperados, Wanted Dead or Alive. Alright, spot number 4. Again, a very strange game. The Operative No One Lives Forever. This stealthy first-person shooter was a real refreshment back in its days. It was a mega hit, full with comedy, great immersion, and brilliant on every corner of its world. From boss fights to story and action, I strongly believe that Dishonored stole a lot from this game. Give it a try, I promise it's worth your time. Monolith Productions created a true masterpiece here, and a real James Bond female protagonist parody. After all, this game is a parody on James Bond with female protagonist. Alright, spot number 3. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Activision's Return to Castle Wolfenstein is a first-person shooter that offered a lot of action, great enemy AI, great diversity for all enemies, and a solid story for a shooter. There are only two bad things for this brilliant game. It's short, that's the first one. It's very short. And our main protagonist is a mute. The boss fights and action deserves a big praise though. I had a lot of fun with Wolfenstein. Spot number 2 is Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura, or known only as Arcanum. Finally, something that is not a shooter. This CRPG, developed by Troika Games and published by Sierra. If you prefer to play Arcanum as Diablo or action RPG, like Diablo is, you can do it. If you want to play Arcanum in turn-based combat, you can do it too. Very rich world, full with quests and loot, a lot of NPCs and characters, and more than 1,000 hours of gameplay. What can we ask more for this type of game? 1,000 hours of gameplay. It's worth every bloody minute. Spot number 1. Probably one of the best games that I ever played. Well, among top 10 so far, from 95th to 2017. Clive Barker's Undying, this masterpiece. I have a full review for this game, and it's already on my YouTube channel, so check it out if you want. In short, great horror first-person shooter with epic story from Clive Barker. It totally deserves spot number 1. My personal favorite for sure in 2001, and I'm not even a fan of a first-person shooters, but I have to be realistic here and say that Undying offered unique immersion like no other game from 2001. Maybe No One Live Forever offered that type of immersion, but this is a horror survival first-person shooter, and No One Lives Forever is a parody on James Bond, so you get the point. Alright, as always, we're gonna do notable mentions for 2001 games that couldn't make on the list of top 10 but are still worth your time. So let's begin. Blade of Darkness, great slash and slay action adventure like it says here. Fallout Tactics, third Fallout in line, always worth All Fallouts are good. Maybe Tactics is the worst out of them all, but still good. Evil Twin, a very strange game. I would highly recommend it to Sea Dogs, one of the best pirate games ever produced, in my personal opinion. Serious Sam, The First Encounter, great first person shooter, a lot of comedy, great action. I love that. Cossacks, for strategy lovers, Cossacks is here. A great game. Giants, Citizen Kabuto, a bloody mix of all genres combined together. Stronghold again, a very good game, especially Stronghold 1, this Stronghold, great strategy. Siege of Avalon Anthology, I can't speak much about it. It's a very good game, but I only played it for 3 hours. Check it out, it's very good. Summoner, a great free role-playing RPG. Don't know how even to call that. Again, a mix of genres. Patrician 2, another strategy. Pizza Connection 2 is hilarious. I had like 2 or 3 days of great fun with it. The Sting, if you like to steal stuff, The Sting is the game for you. It's great. Haste, again, if you like to rob banks, Haste delivers that. Battle Realms is a Warcraft 3 before Warcraft 3. Great, absolutely great strategy. Black and White, a very strange game. You gotta try it out to understand. It's very difficult to explain. Yuri's Revenge is expansion pack for Red Alert 2. Great strategy game. Original War, for those of you who like military soldier type games. Zeus Poseidon is the expansion pack for Zeus from 2000. Again, strategy building game. Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. Don't need to say anything else. One of the best games ever. But it's a DLC, that's why it's not on the list. Project Eden, also a very strange mix of genres. Test it out, it's very good. Europa Universalis, if you like civilization type of games, Europa Universalis is the way to go. Evil Islands, again a strange mix of a few genres, very good game. I would also highly recommend it. You want to learn how to type on your keyboard faster, the Typing of the Dead is definitely for you, and it's addicting also. Gilbert Goodmate, a classical adventure, funny adventure, relaxing adventure. America No Peace Beyond the Line is Age of Empires in America. Icewind Dale, Heart of Winter, expansion pack for Icewind Dale, again a great game. Ground Control Dark Conspiracy, again expansion pack from Ground Control from 2000. Oni is absolutely amazing. I've played Oni for more than 10 days. Great action adventure game, but more action, of course. Resident Evil, no need to say anything about it. I don't like it, but it's still a strong name. Red Faction, good shooter from THQ. Riddle of the Sphinx, who loves adventures? Riddle of the Sphinx is a great one, and a very difficult one too. Spider-Man, what can I say? Action, adventure, fighter, comic character. Stupid Invaders, again, a funny adventure. Baldur's Gate 2, Throne of Baal, best game in the world with its expansion pack. Mystery Exile, again, adventure with a beautiful world. Alright, that would be it. Well, I hope that you found something to play among all of those games, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.